Hello everyone and welcome. I have a Christmas wreath DIY for you today. In today's crafting adventure, I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to make a beautiful wreath using one of Dollar Tree's new wooden wreath bases. Now these measure at 12 inches in diameter and they are so versatile. There's so many different things you can do and it makes for a very inexpensive, fun project. Let me show you how to make it. For today's project, you're going to need one of Crafter Square wooden wreath bases. They are 12 inches in diameter. For this one, I'm going to give it a good coat of Cardinal Crimson. This is Apple Barrel's matte acrylic paint. I love this color. It is a really beautiful red for Christmas. For your convenience, in the description box below is a detailed list of all the tools and materials used to create today's project. The list will not only tell you what you need, it'll also give you how much and where I purchased the materials. Now while the ring is drying, I'm going to work on the picks here. Now I bought two of these picks. I did pick them up from Dollar Tree and I've just kind of been playing with it, kind of bending it into an arc shape. And I really like it, especially I love the ornament with the red and white stripes. But there's not enough greenery there for me, so I pulled out a little bit more. I have these two pieces that I pulled off a larger branch, as well as these two pieces. And I'm going to take these two and I want to arc them in the same way. It's one thing I really like about working with faux florals and greenery is that they're wired and you can make them do whatever you want. Then I'm going to do the same thing with this piece. This is like a pine and it has little bits of sparkles on there for snow. But I like it because it's not too bushy and it's a flat greenery. And pretty much everybody has pine in their area. Okay. So I want to put the two pine pieces in the back. I want it to help fill in. One piece I want a little lower. Then the other piece I want a little higher, like that. So the first thing I'm going to do is hot glue it to my stem. This is going to help hold it in place, and then we're going to wrap it with some floral tape. That'll make it nice and sturdy, and then you can adjust the pick however you want and not worry about it falling apart. So I have some floral tape. I picked this up from Dollar Tree. Now floral tape is pretty good. It likes to stick to itself, so you need to wrap it around a few times to get it anchored. So that piece is wrapped on nice and anchored. Now these little pieces I want to add to the top section and kind of work it around, and I'm going to put both pieces up here. I don't want my ball here to be up, kind of buried under the ribbon. So that's why I want to add a little bit of greenery up here so I can pull it down. I want to be able to see that. That's my favorite part. So now kind of feed that in and around my pieces. And I'm going to glue that to my base. Once you have it glued down, then go ahead and wrap that little bit of a stem there. And then I'm going to add the second one, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to attach it a little bit higher, wrap it, and then I'm going to attach my second piece to the back. Then to secure the end, I always like to add a little dab of hot glue to make sure that doesn't come apart. Then you can work on your pick here, kind of pull your pieces forward, make sure everything's shaped and facing the way that you want it. I have both picks done. I've added the little bit of extra greenery and I've arced them in different directions. Now my base is nice and dry. Before I start to attach everything, I want to attach a hanger. So just take a nice piece of jute cord, fold it in half, and double knot it so you have a loop. Wrap it around, and then you're going to pull the loop through. Okay. That looks like that. And the ends are in the back. Then you can take those ends and you can glue them down to make sure that they don't move. Now we're going to attach our picks. I'm going to put one on either side. Just kind of lay it down, see how you like it. You need to leave a little bit of space in the center here because we are going to be adding a bow. But that's how you're basically going to be attaching it. So that's about a 2-inch opening, and I think that's good. So again, I'm going to start by gluing this down, and then I'm going to go back in with more floral tape and go over it to make sure that it is nice and secure. We're going to work on the bow now. I am in the middle of doing some maintenance on my Easy Bow Maker, so today I'm going to be using my bow dabber. You're going to need a full-length pipe cleaner, and with the bow dabber you can slide it right down the middle. This is the ribbon I've chosen to use today. It is 1.5 inches at 50 yards. I did pick this up from Costco. I think it's absolutely adorable. I love the bright red with the white ho ho ho. Perfect for Christmas. Now I put my bow dabber here on my small cutting mat so that I have a ruler. My Easy Bow Maker has a ruler right on it, which I absolutely love. So I'm going to be using my mat to help me measure. Now I'm going to measure out my tail here at 8 inches. I'm going to pinch and twist. Now you use this one the same way that you would use the Easy Bow Maker. Okay, now I'm going to measure, let's see, let's go with 3 loops on either side. And let's see, let's go 4 inches, 4.5 inches. I have my 3 loops on either side at 4.5 inches, and now I'm going to do 2 loops on either side at about 3.5 inches. Okay, now I have my 2 loops at 3.5 inches, and I want to do 1 more loop for the center. I'm going to make that a little bit smaller. Okay, then I'm going to measure out my tail at about 9 inches. And yes, I measured this one a little bit longer because I'm going to move it to the other side once I pull it out of the bow maker. So pull your pipe cleaner together, get that nice and snug and lift. Okay, and then before I tie it, I'm going to take that tail, pinch it, and push it over to the other side. So I have a little piece on this side. That way my tail is on the correct side and I have that extra loop for my center. Wrap your pipe cleaners all the way around to the back, get it nice and snug, and give a good twist or two. Okay, I always like to hold it right in the center as I work on my bow. And then just go through and open up all your loops. Pull your tails down. And fluff out your bow. If you need to do any adjusting, you want to go right down to where your loop is tied, and that's where you do your adjusting if you need to open it up or twist it around to get it to lay the way that you want. And that is approximately what your bow should look like. I'll do my final adjusting once I get it onto the wreath. I have my bow attached and I'm very happy. I fluffed it all out. I think it's gorgeous and it's really easy to attach. As you can see, I just wrapped my pipe cleaner around it. And you just want to trim. I usually leave about 1/2 inch. Push that down and out of the way. And then just hit it with a little bit of hot glue. You don't want anything sharp. But I'm so pleased with the end result. A very quick and easy Christmas wreath. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and show some love in the comments. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button. When the notification bell pops up, you want to hit that too. That way YouTube will let you know every time I upload new content. And I do add new content every week. Thanks so much for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to see you. I do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to spend with me. Have a great day, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.